Salesforce, and what are the additions we are having, and what are the sandboxes we are using in the Salesforce. Okay, these are the few things we will be able to look into that. And after this PPT is done, this presentation is done, then I'll be jumping into the Salesforce org, and I'll be giving you a little glance about in the Salesforce org. Not minimal amount of content I'll be giving regarding the Salesforce by giving you the demo. And also today part will be like you need to log in into the Salesforce, and the trialite thing you need to log in, and what are the things have been provided in the trialite, how we will be using the trialite today. And these are the things is more than enough for today's session. And if you have any questions in between, please let me know, so that I can stop and I can answer you if I'm able to. Okay. Okay. First of all, what is Salesforce? Okay. Coming into the thing. Actually, when it comes to say what is someone is asking what is Salesforce, what is actually it is used for. Actually, Salesforce is a CRM platform which works as a software as a service platform that allows organizations to store, manage, and analyze customer interactions and data throughout the customer cycles. Okay. And it provides a tool for managing sales pipelines, customer service, and marketing campaign, and more all accessible via a web browser or a mobile app. Let us consider for example, if Salesforce, what is a major advantage in Salesforce is like, it is a cloud platform. Okay. And that the only thing we require in order to use a Salesforce is just the internet. Okay. Apart from that, we don't need any hardware things, or we don't need any software tools in order to use the Salesforce. We just need we just needed a good amount of internet, so that we can access either through laptop, or either to the big screens, or either through the small screen also. Small screen, I'm saying it as a mobile phone also. So Salesforce is also applicable in mobile also. They have already provided a Salesforce app in app. By that, via that app, we can able to use it in the mobile also. And these are the major things which Salesforce is providing. And by that way, we will be able to use those things. Okay. And comes to the different types of clouds. Okay. For example, these are the only few types of clouds I'm saying, in regardless of a number of clouds they have provided. And these are the few things, like one of the cloud is sales cloud, the second one is a service cloud, the third one is a marketing cloud, and the fourth one is a experience cloud. Okay. And regarding the sales cloud is like, we are able to streamline the opportunities by getting into the leads. And then once that lead has been converted into the opportunity, and once that opportunity has been done, it will be dealt as a closed one. Okay. For example, let us consider you, it's one kind of a lead. Okay. For example, James, we might have approached James for this taking the session, right, regarding this Salesforce session, right? James is considered now as a lead. Why James is considered as a lead? Because apart from James, Henry and Steve is not we haven't approached him. Okay. But James has let us know, like, let us know, like, hey, I am having two more resources who are willing to take this session. and and if they are satisfied with the upcoming two sessions, they will be able to they will be continuing the sessions. And where James will be considered as a lead, once this lead is like, once this once the both the guys are convinced, like Henry and Steve is convinced, hey, okay, fine, the session has been going good, and we will be able to continue the session. Okay. Which means that particular lead will be converted into the opportunity. And once they are convinced, that opportunity will be considered a closed one. Okay. This is kind of a sales kind of a marketing, I can say. Which means like, each and every process has been noted in the Salesforce via data records. Okay. For example, I can say. Okay. and each and every opportunity we cannot miss out any data, because James is a major lead for us, for example, because James is helping us to make sure that we are also growing in our way, so that for growing ourselves, our company, James is one of the lead. Okay, in that case we need to store James as one of the account for us, and inside the account there will be multiple contacts will be there. Okay, multiple contacts in the sense the Steve and Henry will be considered as a multiple contacts, because James is providing those members contacts, so that we will be able to reach out to them, in order to grab that opportunity. Okay, opportunity is considered as, like, the way how we are going to approach the Henry and the Steve. Okay, this is one kind of a example I am giving to you. That's what in the Sales Cloud they're saying: streamlining sales process, manages leads and tracks opportunity. Okay, and also it's not only, like, getting the opportunity one, and also the one more thing is, like, regarding the Sales Cloud. If suppose, for example, unfortunately, if Henry and Steve is not able to Henry is not able to get convinced, and the reason began the reason why they are not convinced also, we will be putting at another reason, like, this is the reason, so that they are not able to take the session furthermore, and that based on that reason also, that opportunity will be closed lost actually, because that opportunity, the lead has been converted into opportunity, but that opportunity, there is a probability, like, each and every time that opportunity cannot be converted into closed one, right? There will be a few more opportunity, like it might be went into close loss also. In case of close loss, we definitely needed the reason why, and what is the actual thing happen, uh, so that the opportunities became close lost. Okay, by letting us know what is the reason began the close loss, we will be aware of in the future opportunities, so that it doesn't repeat one more time. Okay, these are the data have been used in the Sales Cloud, and this is whenever we need to achieve in this kind of a scenario, we will be going into the Sales Cloud. Okay, I'm giving one of the reasons regarding the Sales Cloud. Okay, this is one kind of a few example I'm giving based on the Sales Cloud. Okay, when it comes to Service Cloud, um, like, customer support, obviously customer support, let us consider a mobile showroom, and if we are going to buy a new mobile, and once we have bought that new mobile, and if we are facing any issues in that mobile, we will be definitely contacting it to the showroom, or we will be definitely contacting to the mobile brand, which is a customer support. From that, they will be raising the case based on the issue which we are facing, and they will be trying to resolve those things within a certain amount of time. This all will be comes under the Service Cloud, for example. Okay, which means it will be based on the customer support side, uh, when we are going to use the Service Cloud. Marketing Cloud, which is like it is marketing our products, and marketing our things, whatever we are storing it in our company side, and by that way we will be able to go each and loop and corner of each and every area, so that we can market our own product. How we are going to market the product? The Salesforce have provided a cloud for that also, the called Marketing Cloud. Okay. Then comes the Experience Cloud. This is kind of a personalization the customer's experience across various channels, because each and everyone cannot use our Salesforce. Okay. Um, but at the same time, if they still need to use the Salesforce content, how they can use? Let us consider I have built a case. Let us build I have created a website, and the customer need to use that website, but customer cannot use the Salesforce or with a credentials. Okay, for example, let us consider. Okay, which means I can prepare a Experience Cloud, and via that Experience Cloud, that concerned person can able to raise a case. For example, let me say in that website I have provided to raise a case, which by that they will be able to raise a case by filling out their forms and the issues and what they are facing for, and based on that, once they have submitted it, that case will be created in my Salesforce, or so that I might be aware of like the case has been created, so that I need to have a look into that in order to close that case, or in order to resolve the customer's issue. Okay, these are the things I can do it via Experience Cloud without giving the credential access to them. At the same time, they will be able to fill out the things, and that will be stored in the Salesforce itself. Okay, these are the four clouds uh, out of lot of clouds, I can say. And this is one of the clouds I will be saying like we are using in the day-to-day life. Okay, and is there any questions regarding this one, guys?
No.
I don't have any.
Okay, well, right now we are going in an overall look only. We haven't deep dived anything. I'm just letting you know why Salesforce, what is the purpose of Salesforce, where it has been used, where it is still, where we are using it. Okay, that's the main purpose of this. Okay, and the third thing is like customer relationship management. Definitely, the customer is a centric approach, right? They are the main they are the main resource for us, right? In order to move forward, we need the customer. Without the customer, we will not be able to achieve it, right? For so that what we need to do, we need to first of all prioritize the customer in order to fulfill their needs, in order to fulfill their queries, whichever they are facing. So that Salesforce acts as that's what Salesforce is acting like by prioritizing the customer. And how it is doing that, it is doing it in a few ways, and out of those few ways I can say like automating, the automation is doing, and the improving efficiency is doing. Like for example, if the customer is creating a case, immediately once that customer has created a case, immediately it is sending an email to the customer, so that customer will be aware like yeah, our case has been created, this is the thing we have received via email, so that we will be tracking those things, uh, tracking those details where our actually cases holds actually. Let us say for example, actually in India, we will be doing like whenever we are booking a bus to travel, and on the specific, once we have booked the bus, that the bus details and what are the things we have given, and my details and what are the seats I have booked, it will become via email. Okay, and at the same time, on the current date where I'm going to travel, okay, on which day I'm going to travel, that day also the another email will be coming for me. And in that email, there will be another link called like, track your bus, where it is actually there and how long you need to wait. These are the contents they will be providing through the second email, okay, which is on the present day, which day I am going to travel. These are the few things which can be achieved through Salesforce, which is achieved through Salesforce. And also these are the things they are using in India also, like sending an email, automatic email, and sending those details based on our based on our booking details, so that we can track our buses, if there is any, if the location has been fixed in the bus, so that we will be able to track the bus, so that we don't need to wait for a long time in our certain place, if this bus is going to get delayed in somewhere else. Okay, so that we might be aware, and how long we can wait, we will be also aware. And these are the things have been provided in the Salesforce. This also will be a more efficient way, so that customer won't be getting getting irritated based on those things. And the third thing is like leveraging data to understand customer behavior. Okay, putting lot of data inside into the customer's minds or something like that, it will be obviously it will be getting confused. So that making sure like having a few number of datas uh according to our requirement, makes sense, like how we need to use those data at the correct point of time. Okay, this is about the customer relationship management. I can say what is the use of the customer relationship management, so that we can have more connect with the customers, and at the same time more efficient way we can approach to the customers in order to fulfill the customers needs. Okay, okay. Key features of CRM. Okay, uh, these are the key features I can say. The first is the cloud based. As I said earlier, like it is used as a cloud base only, accessible from anywhere with an internet connection. No need for an on-premises hardware or software installation. This I already mentioned. Like we don't needed any hardware or software installation in order to use a Salesforce. Okay, just a internet, and anywhere in the world we can able to use it. Okay. And customer 360 view, it's providing a unified view of customer data, including the history, preferences, and interactions. Yeah, definitely. Have you ever guys go went into Amazon platform? Did you guys went into the Amazon platform?
You said
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, we
Amazon.
go on Amazon.
Okay,
Oh,
you do
Amazon. Yeah.
you do having the Amazon in your country, right? As we are having.
Yes.
Okay, the one few example what I would like to say is like have you ever searched for one product, and after that that same product will be repeated in your list? Okay, even you might have not buy, even you might have buy that same product. Let us consider like if you are going to search for shoe. Okay, and at a certain time and the present time you might have seen the shoe, but at the, after that you might have felt like we can see after a while. But after that, when you are going to the Amazon one more time, it will be giving you the suggestion list in that shoes list of shoes. It will be popping it for you. Have you ever felt that actually? Are you able to get my answer question actually? First of all,
I'm not sure if I felt that. I probably have.
okay, you are not able to get my question. You are saying right?
Not really.
Okay, Henry. What I was trying to say, when we are going into the Amazon while we are searching for shoe, and at a certain time but at the present time we are not able to buy that shoe. Okay, but we are getting out of the Amazon, and after a while if you're going back to the Amazon one more time, it will be keep on suggesting us that shoe. Have you ever felt that feel in the Amazon?
Oh, yes, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of a thing actually which the Salesforce actually uses, like how it actually performs, like based on the customer's history, what are the preferences they are choosing, and based on that it will be keep on letting us know these are the customer preferences, and actually we need to look forward based on that, and we need to keep on suggesting to them actually, which is like kind of a customer interaction we will not never forget. Customer will never forget, like we have looked into that but we haven't buyed it, and also we need to have a look into one more time actually. These are the things which will be provided via Salesforce actually. And this is called as a customer 360 view, which like first of all it will be taking out the histories, whatever we have done, we have viewed, we have preferred. Actually these are the things which will be taken from the Salesforce from our side, and it will be giving back to us, and each and every time it's possible. Okay. And the sales management, as I said earlier, like it tools tracks leads, opportunities, accounts to optimize the sales process. Okay, and the leads, opportunities, accounts are kind of a standard object which is provided in the Salesforce, and based on the standard, for the standard objects and the standard objects, I will be letting you later what is actually standard object in the Salesforce. But for now, you can have a high level knowledge about leads, opportunities, accounts are the standard standard objects which has been provided in the Salesforce. Okay, and marketing automations. It automates campaigns, provide insights into the customer engagement, so that we can able to market our product, and we will be able to establish our product to each and every person through Salesforce. Okay, and for that we are able to use the marketing cloud. Okay, and the other thing is the customer support. The customer support, as I already said, like there's a cloud called Service Cloud, which offers tools for managing customers' inquiries and cases. And the fifth thing is like the sixth thing is the customization. It's more customizable based on our requirement. Suppose if Henry is going to give any requirement to me, and obviously Henry will be willing to put his mind, his thoughts, uh, by his thoughts only I need to work. There should not be any restriction that I cannot say like, and it will not be possible to give it in this kind of website kind of things. Okay, if I'm going to say that, obviously I'll be losing the customer. Definitely I'll be losing the customer or client, right? For that, the Salesforce is not going to restrict that. Will be more customizable, and even we can say there are more customizable in the way they have already been predefined. Like for few examples, let me say, like, regarding this sales cloud and service clouds also, I can see like most of the things have been predefined. The only few things, like, the input we need to give in order to get the outputs which we are required. Okay. And and by this way we will be able to satisfy the client's requirement, and at the same time the whoever is going to develop the content also, which will be more easier, so that the Salesforce is been more customizable to us. Okay, there will not be any restriction in order to use another package another package by installing into the Salesforce. There will be there will be very few minimal possibility that we need to use the install package in order to achieve the client's requirement. Okay. And analytics and reportings, like, it will be giving in the base of the visualized manner. Like for example, let us consider we can consider the mobile showroom, and we can give a report to the dealer, like, these are the mobiles has been sold out in this particular showroom, and these are the mobiles has not yet sold that much numbers, that we can give it in the report format. And by that way, that particular dealer will be able to understand uh, what is the reason which are being sold out, so that I can stock back a little more. And he can also, the dealer can also able to understand this is a showroom that is really going literally down based on the financial point of view, so that he might be aware, and he might take a step more in order to make sure to take that showroom back to the financial to make sure that financially uh, getting into the same progress as other showroom is doing. Okay. By how we are able to do that, we cannot just type it in a sheet format, so that we can give it in a visualized format, like in the based on the reports and dashboards. By that way, he will be able to understand what is actually happening. For that, we are having the analytics and reports, and the other thing is the integration. Salesforce is not like, it's not like a limited version, like it will be used by its own. It can integrate with the several tools also. Whatever the tools we can use, like kind of integrates with the other applications on the platform. Either it might be Amazon, either it might be email, either it might be a Slack. We can integrate based on our client requirement. These are the feasibility we are having in order to use the Salesforce. Okay. And the other thing is the mobile friendly. Yeah, as I said, this also I have already mentioned, like Salesforce provides a mobile app which allows access to CRM functionalities on the go. Whatever we are going to use it in the laptop, how we are going to able to access it in the laptop, that's the same thing. With a mobile view, we will be able to access it. Okay. And these are also being given in the Salesforce, so that we are not restricted that we need to use a laptop in order to work for the Salesforce. Okay. The final thing is the app exchange, which is a thing which is provided by the Salesforce, uh, by the marketplace for Salesforce application and components. This is one kind of a thing that I can develop my own thing. I can provide it into the app exchange, and by that way, the person who is really needed for that thing, he can use those app, and he can install that app in his particular Salesforce. By using that, he will be able to achieve the client requirement. Okay. I can develop it based on the several scenarios which I have met, and I feel like, I feel like that really needed for the other persons who will be really crossing out this kind of a situation, so that he'll be using those things. Okay. I can also develop my own. I can also put it everything in the app exchange, but which is a Salesforce app exchange. From that, I can able to from that, the other peoples will be able to use those things. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions or any queries you are having right now?
Nah, I'm good.
Me too. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you able to understand at least little bit? I'm not able. I'm not going to say like you are able to understand 100%. To be honest, definitely for now, you will be little blank since you are not aware of the Salesforce. But are you able to understand what is actually Salesforce? What is actually it is used for? Are you able to get it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay. Comes to the business point of view, how it is being used, whether the Salesforce is restricted to only the large enterprises or whether it is able to use it in the small business also. And when it comes to the businesses, I can say like Salesforce is used in all kind of scenarios. Either it can be considered as a small business, or it can be considered as a medium business, or it can be considered as a large enterprises also. Salesforce provides in each and every situation, not only for the large enterprises, it's even providing for the startups also, and for getting them into grow, and also it's used as in the medium business persons also, and for the large enterprises also, obviously it is able to use it. Okay, which means Salesforce is being used for all the business purposes and all the business sizes also. Even if they are having the employees around 5 employees also, they are still using the Salesforce, and that client is using the Salesforce. And same that comes for the medium business also, and it's not, it's also comes for the large enterprise. It's not just like it is restricted to only for large enterprises. It is used for all over the scenarios, and this is how Salesforce is being provided. Okay, let us consider like one kind of a case study. Okay, this is a case study usually we will be going through, and let us consider we are having Acme Corporation, which really faces the difficulties for managing their customer data and tracking sales process and coordinating marketing efforts. Okay, if I'm not able to, suppose for example, if I'm not able to store the James contact, for example, okay, which means after if I'm not going to if I'm not able to store the James cost contact, first of all, I will not be able to track the progress. I will not be able to track on what situation James is there in order to uh, convince the Henry and the Steve, or in order to let them know that the session is really useful. Without the James contact, I will not be able to make sure that in what position he is there. Okay. For that, first of all, I need the customer data, right? His data I needed. Okay. In order to like kind of a data means I can say the name, the phone number, the details of him, so that I can approach him in one or another way. If the phone is not reachable, I can approach him through email. These are the other ways I will be able to do that. But for this, what I need to do, first of all, I need those things to be stored in a specific data. Then after that only I'll be able to track the progress, what he is going on, and finally I'll be able to make sure that whether this has been done. This has been what are the things I can help out through? Like if Henry is asking like, hey, I'm okay with that, but I needed the contents, what he is going to do in the upcoming sessions, so that I can aware and I can get confidence, like really it is making sense out of it. If Henry is asking that content, I can provide from my side, and these are the things we can give back and forth in order to crack the deal, I can say. And if these are the things I'm not able to do so, and what are the these are the challenges I will be facing, and what are the solution from this. Okay, here comes the Salesforce actually, where first of all it will be able to store the data. Second thing, it will be improving our sales pipeline, and where we already stands and where we are there actually, whether James has been blocked, I will be making sure he has been blocked, so that we need to aware and we need to make sure that we need to have a look into that in order to make James move forward. He might have blocked because he might have requested me to give the content for the Salesforce admin, but I might have not given the content, so that James will be still staying in a static position. Okay, unless until I'm going to give the content. Okay, which means I will be aware like James is really needed. I'll be using those in the Salesforce pipeline, like making sure that where he is and where he need to be, and what are the things I need to move forward. By using those things, I'll be able to able to know that things I need to move forward in order to make sure James is moving forward. Okay, for that, how I will be doing, like I'll be having a Salesforce data, and the fields I'll be using those things, and based on those I'll be making sure that pipeline is in a visible manner to each and every person whoever in the company point of view, I can say. Uh, and after that, as a result, what it will be having, uh, if everything is going in a synchronized manner, the sales process will be improved, the financial growth will be improved, and the customer also will be getting satisfied, because it's not only about James is being static. It will be also it also the Henry is still waiting for the content, right? If I'm going to if I'm going to keep on delaying the content, obviously Henry will be losing the hope that just for giving the content, these guys are making this much time. How they will be able to take the decision? He'll be losing the confidence with that. These are also that comes under the customer satisfaction, and also the more efficient workflow. By this, we will be able to achieve how we are able, how we need to be in a synchronized manner. Okay. How we are going to do those things? These are the things which will be done through the Salesforce. This is one kind of a case study I would like to share with you guys. And any questions regarding this, guys? Actually, are you able to understand the example how we are achieving it actually?
Yes.
Okay, streamlining the sales process. Okay, one more time, I'm coming into the sales process. Like, it's kind of a lead management, the opportunity tracking, and the sales forecasting. Okay. Lead management is nothing but capture and qualify leads efficiently with sales lead management tool. And the second thing is opportunity tracking, like how that lead is working on, how that opportunity is moving on, and what are the insights into deal that progress, and how we need to crack the deal. These are the things will be under the opportunity tracking. And the final thing is the sales forecasting, which is we can predict the future sales performance based on this current things, how it is going on, how what are the things we can improve from our side. And by that we will be able to crack the future deals, if we are not able to do those current deals. Okay, making sure that, because the history is really important and in each and every situation, and based on the historical data we will be able to make ourselves know that these are the things that went wrong, so that we need to make sure it is going in the right way in order to crack the deals. Okay, these are the things, these are the streamlinings which can be comes under the Salesforce, which we can use it in, which we will be able to achieve in order to get the customers deals. Okay, leveraging Salesforce analytics, like how we are going to leverage the Salesforce analytics. First of all, data collections. We need to collect the data collections, and after collecting the data, we need to analyze the data actually. What is that data? What is that you use for? Then after analyzing the data, then we need to visualize the data actually. By visualizing the data, we will be able to know really this data is helpful for us to helpful for us to move forward, to make ourselves in progress. And if it is really needed or not, that we can be done through the decision making. Okay, these are the things we can leverage the Salesforce analytics. Like Salesforce provide powerful analytics capabilities to gain valuable insights into your data. Use data to improve sales strategies, tailor marketing campaigns, and optimize customer services. Okay, and by leveraging the Salesforce analytics, by following these four principles, I can say we will be able to we will be able to make sure that we are following the certain things in order to uh, achieve the requirement whatever it is given by the client side. Okay, integrating Salesforce with other application. This I already shared with you guys. Like, this is the one kind of things which are Salesforce provided. Like, integrating with the one application or another platform. For example, let me say, like, email and the accounting software, I can say, marketing automations, I can say, Slack, I can say, and Amazon's, I can say. Yes, two applications, I can say, and a few more are there actually. A few more applications which even might have been built by the customer side. I might have crossed over on one of the customer which they have built at a site called Crop Tracker, and we have integrated with those peoples actually. And by that way, we are able to give the data back and forth, like that Crop Tracker's data will be in the Salesforce. At the same time, any update that happens in the Salesforce will be directly updated into the Crop Tracker also. And the same thing happens vice versa also. If any updates happen or any data has been created, it will be in the Salesforce, which means in both the ways the data will be uploaded, so that we will be able to go back and forth in order to achieve the requirement. Okay. How we are able to do that? We are able to do that via integrating the Salesforce. The final thing is best practices and like I can say define goals. First of all, we need to ensure that what is actually meant, and what is actually the requirement that um, the client is giving for us. First of all, we need to understand the business requirement. If the business requirement understanding is wrong, then everything will be going wrong, right? So that we need to define the goals, how we need to how we are going to achieve the requirement, how what is actually the requirement is. First of all, we need to define our goals. The second thing is user training. Ensure all team members are properly trained to leverage Salesforce effectively. We cannot pull out all the data, we cannot pull all the customizations into the in order to achieve the requirement. First of all, we need to understand the Salesforce properly, so that by understanding the Salesforce properly, we will be able to understand what customization we need to use in order to achieve the requirement. There might have been a lot of customization which Salesforce might have provided, but correct customization at the correct place is really making the progress more efficient way, so that understanding the Salesforce, we will be able to achieve the functionality in a proper manner, right? And the data integrity, maintain accurate and up-to-date customer information for reliable insights and better decision making. Yep, definitely the customer data and everything should be in an up-to-date manner, so that if customer has left today, that data is not really needed for us, right? Which means the data is really not needed in an active version, I can say. It might be put it in an inactive version, so that if the data comes back, if the customer come back to our plays one more time, then we can make sure that it has been activated one more time. But if he has went away, then we can make sure it has been in an inactive manner, so that whatever the data has been there, it should be in a present manner, it should be in up-to-date manner, so that we are not pulling out any unnecessary data to make the process slow. Continuous improvement. Regularly review your Salesforce implementation and make a necessary adjustment to optimize performance. Okay. This one kind of a thing I would like to say, no, once everything went to the live, okay, which is live means it is went to the production, okay. Uh, it is not necessary that everything should be working fine, or it is not necessary that apart from the requirement they might not give the another requirement. There is a lot of possibility that each and every time the client will be noticing everything. Apart from their requirement also, there might be some things that we need to work on, so that we need to really make sure that everything is working in as progress as we are expecting. And if some other new requirements comes into our mind or into the client's mind, we need to make sure we are achieving it in a proper manner by not breaking up the present data. Okay. These are the things I would like to share about the Salesforce regarding things. And yeah, that's about what is Salesforce and how we are using it. Do you have any questions regarding this, guys? Actually, what is Salesforce and how it has been used, and what are the things Salesforce is really using, and what are the features they are using? Do you have any questions?
No, not yet. Are we gonna be able to like somehow be able to see this PowerPoint at some point or not?
Sorry.
Are we like at some point are we gonna be able to have like access to the PowerPoint to like
Yeah,
look over?
like are you gonna share it with us or no?
I will be sharing it, Henry. Definitely, I will be sharing it.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
And regarding this PowerPoint presentation, also, I would like to say is before the day itself, I'll be sharing you. For today, I am missed out actually. But from tomorrow onwards, what I would like to say is before your tomorrow session, I'll be sharing it before my evening. Okay, by evening time, I'll be sharing you the presentation for each and every day. Okay, I'll be making sure that I'll be doing that also.
Okay, thank you. Just was just asking.
Yeah. I think you are little bit Is that make sense? What is Salesforce? Whatever I have taken now, can I move forward? If you are okay with
Yeah,
that,
you can move forward. Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
Give me a second. Let me share another screen for you guys. Okay. Are you able to see my presentation one more time? This is the second presentation.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
see it. It's good.
Okay. Actually, this presentation will be belonging to the Salesforce edition. What is the user license? What are the types of sandboxes we are having, and what that sandbox is being used. Okay. Uh, this is about the second PPT, and things I will be covering up this topic. Okay. Okay. There are regarding the Salesforce edition overview, there are four types of editions we are having. First is a essential edition, the second is a professional edition, the third is a enterprise edition, and fourth one is a unlimited edition. Okay. What how it is getting different from one from the another. Okay. For example, the essential edition is only used for the small business. You might have heard, like, I have said it in a previous topic regarding how Salesforce has been used. It has been used for all business purposes. Either it might be the small businesses, or either it might be a large business, or either it may be a media business also, right? Based on that business requirement, based on their business value, they'll be using those editions, because the editions will be covered. It will be as a, it's a paid version, right? Actually, and since it's a paid version, based on that they will be able to use it. Either we need to use the essential edition, or professional edition, enterprise edition, unlimited editions. Okay. Based on each edition, the accessibility and the functionality will be leveraged to the persons, so that they can access more than the other. Okay. For example, essential editions will be having a small businesses, includes core CM functional features and the mobile access. These are the accessibility that will be given by the Salesforce. When it comes to the professional editions, it provides enhanced capabilities, including automations, reportings, advanced analytics. Okay. Uh, which means, we can consider, like, the essentials will be having a few number of accessibilities when compared to professional. Okay. And when the professional will be having a few number of accessibilities when compared to enterprise, and when it comes to enterprise, it be having a limited number of accessibilities when compared to unlimited. It will be going in an 0 to 100 graph, and that 100 will be the unlimited. I cannot say 0 will be the essential. I can say 10 will be the essential. Okay. And when come to the enterprise editions, it offers comprehensive features for large organizations, and including advanced sales, service, and marketing tools. Okay. When it comes to the unlimited edition, it is the most comprehensive editions tailored to enterprise level needs, with unlimited storage, advanced features, whatever the Salesforce is providing. These are the things which we can be able to use it in the unlimited edition also. Okay. The fifth and the final one, which I have not given here, and which it is not really necessary, which is a developer edition, which is that edition will be used by us actually, like, the for the learning purposes, to make sure we are having some hands-on in the Salesforce. So that are the things which will be done through the um, developer edition. Okay. Which is, like, for learning purposes, Salesforce have already provided the org stores, so that we can have a practical experience knowledge by using those things. Okay. Salesforce user licenses. Okay. There are a few licenses there which will be used for Salesforce. What is license, first of all? Have you ever heard about license, guys, actually?
Yeah, yeah,
What is the use of license? Not about the Salesforce license. I'm generally asking you, what is actually license?
Like a license is like a type of certification saying that, oh, like, I guess you're allowed to do something.
yeah. That like you're
Okay.
able to do it. You know.
Okay, which means, if I'm having a vehicle license, I cannot practice in a hospital, right? I can say in that manner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which means, until I am not having the doctor license, I will not be able to practice, right?
Yes.
Which means the license is restricting us what we need to use and what we do not need to use, right?
Yeah.
and uh,
Yes.
and the same comes for the Salesforce also. You can see there are different types of license where we will be able to access few things, where we will be access everything also, and based on that we will be able to move forward. Okay, how we are going to differ it at the same the real life example, like if we are having the vehicle license, we can able to drive that vehicle. Even the police is going to catch us, we can show the license and he will be letting us go, right? Because we are having the app license in order to use that one. Okay, and the same follows for the Salesforce also. Based on the each and every license, we will be able to access certain data, and will be able to certain data. How we are able to make sure that this user is going to have this certain license, that's totally upon our it's totally upon our client's requirement and the client's work whoever is going to provide to us. Like these are the peoples who are still need to able to have the access for the data, and these are the peoples, other few peoples, they should not have the access for the data, even they should not able to view those data also. For that we will be able to provide this different license, different accessibilities we can give for those peoples. And coming back to the license, I can say there are few licenses there which I have mentioned here. Salesforce license, when we are going to give the Salesforce license, it will be able to access the standard and the full access to the standard and the customers. Okay, and another license called Salesforce platform license, which will be we will be able to access the custom apps limited standard CRM, which means we will not be able to access each and everything as Salesforce license does. We'll be limited to certain things, so that that person is really not needed to get access for each and everything, so that we are making sure that he is having the limited access. And by that way we are not also exposing all the data to that person. Okay, it's really important, right? We do not need to expose all our data to each and every person in the Salesforce org also. Even the Salesforce org, inside the Salesforce org also, there will be few clients also will be available, right? Customer is different, client will be different. Client will be still holding the Salesforce org if really needed. They'll be also looking into the data, whether it is really needed for other people to look into the data or not. Okay, and the third thing is like chatter free only, chatter free or only or plus. Okay, these are the different licenses we can use to add chatter and the limited Salesforce features. Okay, and the fourth one is a customer or partner community license, which is used for external users accessing Experience Cloud. As I said earlier, like regarding the Experience Cloud, uh, when the outside person is trying to use our site, okay, for example, they should not we should not give the Salesforce credential to them. At the same time, they need to use the site for Experience Cloud experience site to them, actually, which, for example, in order to raise a case, we have provided a site. By that, using that case site, they will be able to create a case, for example. Okay, for accessing that site, we need to give the specific license to that concerned person, uh, like kind of a customer or partner community license. And by that way, they will be able to access that site. Okay, which means without the accessibility of this license, they will not be able to access the specific site whichever we are going to create for the customer. Okay, these are the different kind of license, I can say. And we need to give the license based on the purpose of that user, how he is going to use, and how much uh, how much accessibility he really needed, so that by that way we will be able to. For example, we for the community purpose, we don't need to give the Salesforce license, right? Because they are going to use that out of the Salesforce, which means they really needed only the site access only, not the Salesforce access. Then why we need to give the Salesforce license access to the community peoples? We can simply give the community or partner license to them. By that way, they will be able to access the site. Okay, by this way, we will be differentiating the license to different users, and by that purpose only, we need to give those licenses. Okay, types of Salesforce sandboxes. Okay, there are four sandboxes, I can say. Um, One is the developer sandbox. Then second is a developer pro sandbox. The third is a sandbox comprehensive testing. The fourth one is the partial copy sandbox. Okay. Okay. The first one is since I said there are 4 different types of sandboxes are there. Let us come into the live example, like, whatever the things we are going to give, if suppose a client is going to give a new functionality or new things to us, or even the enhancement to us, we cannot directly go and we cannot directly develop it in that production itself, right? First of all, we need to go by step. First of all, there will be a sandbox called developer sandbox, which can be used in order to develop our own thoughts or the requirement which has been given by the client side. And it's used for initial development and testing. And once we are done with the development sandbox, there is a few limitations are there, that refreshing the sandbox. What is refreshing the sandbox is like, I can refresh each and every time the sandbox for the developer sandbox through the production, so that the production data will be pulled out for the development sandbox. What are the once I have refreshed, what are the data, what are the functionalities have been there in the production, will be will pull those data into the developer sandbox, which means like, developer sandbox will be overridden by the data of the production sandbox. Okay, production, not the sandbox, production environment. Okay. And once it has been overwritten, whatever the functionalities we are going to build in the developer sandbox, it will be vanished. So that what we need to do before going to get refreshed, that if we are aware of that developer sandbox is going to get refreshed, we need to take the backup of those things, so that once it is refreshed, we can retrieve back those data into the developer sandbox one more time. And what is the refresh interval? Each and every day we can do. And what is the storage capacity we can say? 200 MB. Okay. Which means each and every day the productions can be refreshed for the developer sandbox, and the storage will be considered as a 200 MB. Okay. Limited to 200 MB. And the second comes the developer pro sandbox. Like, once I have tested it in the developer sandbox, that functionalities, I will be testing the same set of functionalities, and there will be few more data will be available in the developer pro sandbox, and I'll be testing everything in there. And once it is done, I'll be moving into the partial sandbox. And when it comes to the developer sandbox limitation, it's also having the refresh interval of once per day. But here the storage will be around 1 GB, okay, which will be limited around 1 GB when compared to the developer sandbox, where the developer sandbox holds a storage of around 200 MB. Okay. The third comes the partial sandbox, which is which is the half copy of production data, I can say, uh, which allows for the testing with a subset of production data, which means like, there will be partial amount of production data which will be available in the partial sandbox. And by that way, we'll be able to test those data. And once it is done, we will be moving those set of enhanced functionality into the full sandbox. Okay. And here the refresh interval, I will be having around 5 days of refresh interval, which means once I have done with today, after 5 days only, I will be able to refresh one more time. And here the storage, I will be having around 5 GB. Okay. And the final sandbox will be having the full sandbox, which will be, why it is called as a full sandbox, because whatever the production data we are having, that the entire data will be available in the full sandbox. And it's kind of a replica of the production, I can say. Whatever the production environment is having, that the same thing, exact same thing will be happening in the full sandbox also. Okay. And in the full sandbox, I can say around what are the functions we are going to drive. If anything is going to if any error is going to get acquired, the same error will definitely acquire in the production. So that we need to be aware, while we are using the full sandbox, we need to have a 100 to 200% percentage of testing properly, in order to not get breakdown our functionality while we are going to push it into the production. Okay. When it comes to the refresh interval point, it be refreshed for each and every 29 days. and the storage will be having the same as the production. Whatever the production we are having the storage, definitely that the same storage will be holding in the full sandbox also. Okay. And as a summary table, I can say in the upper side, you can say developer pro partial copy and the full sandbox. Okay. And whether we can copy the metadata is nothing but like, the things, the functionality. For example, if we need to move the data, if we need to uh, move the functionality, like kind of a automation functionality, like kind of a, reports, kind of a dashboard. These are the things which will be considered as a metadata. Does not hold the records. Okay, in order to hold the record, there is a different set of things we need to do. One, the metadata will be holding the things, the functionalities, and the other things only, other than the data records. Records, it won't hold the records. Okay. And when it comes to the production data copied, you can see for the developer and developer pro, it's set as no. And for the partial copy, sample production data, it will be provided. For the full sandbox, the entire things, whichever is happening in the production, will be available in the full sandbox also. When it comes to the storage, developer will be having it's a 200 MB, where areas developer pro we will be having it's a 1 GB. Partial copy will be having around 5 GB, and the full will be having the same as the production. Okay. And coming into the refresh interval, um, developer and developer flow will be holding as a 1 day refresh interval, and partial copy will be having a 5 days interval, and the full will be having a 29 days interval. Um, what is the use case we can use for developer? Dev and test, logic dev, data testing, full testing. Okay. These are the things which I have put it in a summary format for you to get understand very easily regarding the sandboxes. Okay. This is about the second presentation which I would like to share with you guys. Do you have any questions regarding this one?
Not at all.
Yeah, same. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you able to get clear ideas about that what I was trying to say, or are you getting confused about anything, any approach you can give to me?
No, it's okay. Yeah, the PowerPoints make sense.
Okay. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm sharing another screen to you guys. Okay, now let us get to know how we are going to log in into the Salesforce org, okay? Developer org, okay? I'm sharing a link to you, the command section. Can you please select that link so that we can go step by step? Once you are able to select that link, just please let me know.
Yeah, you want us to like put like our name and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. You are able to see my screen, right? Here is a form has been opened. I hope that same form has been opened to you guys also.
Yeah. I got it open.
Okay, fill out the first name, last name, and email address,
Okay.
and the role, whatever the role you can give it for now as a developer, and the company name you can even give it as a Onvid company. You need it, you can give it as your own company names also if you're having. And for the country and region, you can give it as a US. Give the email that is available in your laptop or wherever you're using right now, because you will be receiving an email after a while. so that make sure you're having that email logged in. And give the unique username, whichever you whichever is applicable for you.
Uh, shit. What I put
Eh,
for role?
sorry,
What I put for role? To be developer?
role role you can put it as a developer.
Okay.
I did it. It's just saying it's waiting for an email.
Yeah, we can wait for a while regarding that email. But at the meanwhile, we will be looking into the trial links also. And yeah, apart from, I think right now, uh, James has spoken, right? Like he has
Yeah,
done with
Henry,
those
did
things.
you do it? It's gonna take a while.
And what about the Henry and Steve?
Yeah, I just finished it.
Steve, what about you?
I'm waiting on the email.
Okay, no issues.
Yeah, we're
We can
good.
wait
I
for
think
a
you're
while.
good to.
It will take time actually.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I think you just move on. Yeah.
Yeah. The second thing is like trial at link. I can say. Uh, you're able to still able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. James, is it possible to share your screen?
Wait, could you repeat that again? Sorry.
I was just asking, can you able to see share your screen so that I can walk in through because I already had opened the trial link. If you are
Okay,
able to
I
share
got
your,
you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, let me. I just got the email right now. Let me
you got the
verify it.
email?
Yeah, yeah, I just got it right now.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, let me just make up password. Yeah. I made it.
Okay, I am allowing you. Have you seen share the screen, James? I am not able to still see your screen.
Yeah. Is it that? Can you see?
Yeah, I am able to see now. Okay. First of all, guys, you are able to log in into this trial or developer or everyone has received the email apart from James.
I'm still waiting for the email. I don't know why it's not sending.
No, it will take time. I don't know. James might have been lucky person. He might have received earlier, but usually it takes time around 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. Still we can wait for the emails. No issues. It will arrive in a while. James, can you please go into in the new tab? Can you search for trial
Search for what?
Trailhead, TRA, in the new tab, not here, in the new tab.
Oh, in the new. Wait, where's that?
Okay, I just got the
Above,
email.
above. Okay, you can move forward, Henry. New tab, browser tab, I'm saying, not in the sales.
Oh, browser tab. Browser tab. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Trial what?
Trailhead,
Head.
yeah, head, HEAD,
Okay.
Salesforce, and yeah, that's first one. You can select that one.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, can I go for the sign up? In the right side, you are able to see that sign up option.
You want me to do get started for free
No,
or
sign up,
log in?
sign up.
Wait, let me move this thing over here. Oh
Below,
yeah, I got you. I got you.
yeah. Mhm. Guys, you to follow this one actually and go with the Google one.
Google.
Yep. And whatever
Alright.
the email you are preferring, just go with those email.
Listen.
Continue. And you can provide the state.
Okay.
You can give the company name if needed.
And what do I put here? Developer.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then here.
And say customer.
Oh, sorry. Alright.
Continue. Okay. Now you are the let's get started.
Okay.
Keep on. Okay. By this way, you will be able to open a trial at links, guys. Actually, and actually, in Salesforce, what they usually do is like for the fresher persons who is going to attend the interview, they will be asking the trial link first of all. Most of the places they will be asking the trial link. In India, they usually ask for the freshers. What is the trial what is the trial things you have done and what are the where you are standing in the trial link, because by that we will be able to know how we are standing. Okay, how they will be letting them know themselves, like about us based on our points. You can see at the right corner an icon is there, avatar icon is there in the right corner, James.
Which one?
Right corner, right corner.
Oh, right here. It's my this guy.
You can see, yeah, you can hold that. You can see the badges and the points. By that they will be able to understand how long you are holding for and what are the things you are done. Okay, and for this trialets I will be giving you the set of trialets which will be going forward further. These are the things I will be providing in the sheet itself, James. Okay. By that you will be
Okay.
for each and every sessions you will be following up with this trialet also as well as my assignment also. Okay. Both the things you need to do
Okay.
simultaneously. not only the trial I will be allowing you to complete, but also at the same time you need to complete my assignment also, because for trial you will be having a number of resources outside that you will be able to get into that and you will be able to grab the solution. But when it comes to the assignment, you will be doing by yourself. That I'll be having a better confidence about you, how we are going forward, and what are the things I need to improve in order to make you yourself in an aligned way. Okay, so that's the main approach for me to give the assignment. Okay, and at the same time the trial is also more important, so that make sure you are completing each and every assignments in the trial, and I'll be searching more number of trials for each and every sessions, so that you are having fair amount of knowledge regarding those things. And yeah, this is a trial where you can have the hands-on. For example, can you search? Can you select any one of the link below that get ready for agent for example?
Like right here.
Yeah, select that hyperlink.
Start.
No, get ready for no, not short. Select that hyperlink. Yeah, details.
And then
Can you
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you can see that this is just kind of an example I'm giving. If you're going to learn any agent force things, then we will be using this agent force trial and modules. By this, we will be able to understand what is actually agent force, how it is performing, and what are the things which we will be able to learn those things. Okay, and by this, at the end of the time, at least I will not be able to say like no, we will be having a uh, expertise knowledge, but at least we will be having an more than a basic knowledge. Okay, so that we will be able to um, we will be able to handle the situation if someone is going to give any topics or any questions regarding this one, so that we will be able to have the basic knowledge. With that basic knowledge, we will be able to achieve the requirement, whichever it is required. Okay, and this is one kind of a thing I said, but in future I'll be giving different set of things for you guys. And can you go to the can you drag down if possible?
Go where?
Drag down.
Oh, drag down. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. No, it's little up, up, up. Okay, hold on. Can you go? Can you go with the last module? AI plus data project planning.
You want me to click on it?
Mm-hmm. Can you go with the prepare your data? Can you go the dead end?
Where?
Last, last. Scroll until last.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Okay, it's a quiz question. Okay. I thought of, can you, no, 1 second. There will be certain modules that will be based on this quiz questions also. There will be some questions which will be trials, which will be based on our hands-on practice also. If you are not giving if you are not putting the hands-on practice, then we will not be able to clear the trial modules. Can you go up, Henry? Sorry, James. And in the top, you can see there is a search trial option. Can you search for flow there? The top, can you
Like where?
drag up,
Where?
scroll up, scroll up? Yeah, hold on a second. At the top, okay. Scroll up until up. Okay, up till up. Still. Yeah, hold on a second. In the above, you are able to see the search trial option, right? The
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Can you
right here.
search?
Search.
Can you search for flow? Flow.
Flow.
Yep. Enter. Okay. Can you select the first one?
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Go down. Hold on a second. In the screen flow, can you drop down?
This one?
No, drop down.
Oh,
That's
drop down.
No, in under the screen flow section, there is a drop down. So 5 units is there, right?
Oh yeah, right here, the drop down menu. Yeah.
Okay. Can you select the add more options to your screen? Yes, select that one. Can you scroll down until last? Last. Okay, here you can see that there are some hands-on are there, right? And these are the things. This is one kind of example I'm giving you. In future, if some there will be a certain scenarios that we will be just giving you the which will be there. There will be a few scenarios that we will be having hands-on. Until we are going to follow up the steps, we will not be able to achieve this, or we will not be able to clear this module. So that we need to make sure we are giving an appropriate proper name, whatever they are mentioning here, not apart from that name. Okay, how we are going to handle this things, I'll be letting you know in future sessions. And before ending up the session, can you drag down a little bit, if possible? Little bit down, down. Okay. Here the option is called Create Playground. Can you please share this link to everyone in the chat group, please? And just for your information, Steve and Henry, you are following these things actually, aren't you?
Yes, I'm following.
Yeah.
Are you able? Have you logged in the Trilet login actually?
Yeah, I'm already logged in and everything.
I still need to log in.
Can you log in, Steve? Can we have before ending the session? All the
Yeah.
three can have the same thing,
Okay.
so that not only Henry is following up, other two are also following. We can be good to go. And also Henry, James. Meanwhile, can you please share this link in the Zoom chat?
Can I share the what?
Uh, Share this particular link in the Zoom chat.
Oh, okay. I got you. Alright. Oh, it's right here.
Okay. Steve, once you are done, try to select this link, Steve. Okay. We are waiting for you, Steve. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you do a good job in this. So are we just waiting for them like to join? Like the link?
Yeah, for Steve is still doing right. We are holding for Steve actually.
Okay.
I think I'm in it. I'm not sure though.
So you are not able to do so, Steve? Should I need to help you?
So I clicked the link and I think I'm in it now.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. You guys are doing such a good job.
Which means, Henry, what you're saying, you are not able to access the link you're saying?
No, so I clicked on the link, so I think I'm in it now.
You just gotta
You are
scroll
in
down.
it. You are in the same page where he is holding right now, where James is holding right now.
Yeah.
When you are going at the bottom down, you are able to see the create playground option is there. Same comes for Steve also. Henry and Steve, there.
Yes. I think I'm good.
You are able to see the same page here. At the bottom corner, you are able to see the create playground option. This button is there.
Create playground. Hold on. I'm in the wrong page. Okay, I'm there now.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think hope
Okay.
Steve too.
Good job. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, fine.
Good.
James, can you select that create playground button?
Yeah, I got you.
Wait, are we supposed to wait? Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Are we supposed to log in? Because I was already logged in. It didn't like. All right, so I clicked on the link and I logged into my account, but I don't see that no more. So it's so weird.
Okay, no issues, Henry. We can hold on a second. Let us um I think it will take some time. James, can you stop the screen and can Steve can sorry Henry can share the screen if possible so that I can guide you, Henry, if you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got you. Here, let me. How do I? Oh, I did it. I did it.
okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
You do a good job.
Boy. All right, I'm gonna share my screen.
And you should be able to see your account on the top right corner.
I know, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, are you able to see? Hold on.
No.
Hold on. What? Oh my God, I gotta grant access. Hold
That's a
on.
good girl.
Steve also facing the same issue.
I think he's good. You good, Steve?
Yeah, I'm good. I see my
he's
account.
he's so happy, Steve Henry. Actually, whether he's able to accomplish that, you are not. I think so.
Hold on. I have to like allow access to like for Zoom to like let me screen.
Steve, you are nearby him, right? You can help that guy, right? Why you are
Nah,
not doing?
like
I'm not home
like
right now.
I'm gonna share my screen now. I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay, go ahead. No issues. I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
I'm able to see your screen. Mhm.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna like do that. Then I'm gonna click on the link. The heck? That's this is the link. And it takes me here.
Mm-hmm. Can you sign up in the above? In the above, go ahead. Hold on
Yeah.
a second. Not sorry, not sign up. Sorry, I
So
understood
not sign
because
up.
you already logged in, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was already logged in, but it says
Okay,
sign
go with the login option. Go with the login option.
again.
Go with the trial the below.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Go ahead. Select that. Now you log in with the Google. The Google, which Google you have used, you can use
Oh,
that Google.
Google. Okay.
The one.
You have to be. You have to listen more.
What? Oh my
Dude,
God.
turn your listening ears on.
Why is it asking me all of this? What? The heck? Why is it asking me to?
Henry, I am waiting for you. No issues. You don't worry about the other two guys. I am waiting for you.
All
Okay.
right, all right.
Don't get panic. Okay. This can be done.
Hold on. Okay. And this will be Onvid, right?
Okay, you can give on with no issues.
And it'd be a good way to listen to him.
Customer. You can give it as a customer for now. Okay. Next. Continue. Yeah. Go down. Drag still down.
Down.
Down. At the bottom.
Okay, there.
Okay. Okay. Can you select the create playground option for you also?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can stay from the James screen. So sorry, Henry screen. So okay, James. Oh, what is the question there? It is creating the playground, right?
Yes, it's creating.
Wait, do
Okay.
we
I
click
think
on create playground?
yeah, we can click Steve.
Do I click? Do I click launch after? It already created it.
You have created it. It has created.
Yeah. Yeah. Do I click launch?
Oh, hold on a second. James, you can stop the screen. Oh, sorry, Henry, you can stop the screen. James, you can share the screen because it's a
Okay.
very long back. I have created the trial because it's around 3 years before, and I am not aware of what is going on in that particular button, so that I need to see the screen.
Yeah. So Henry, be a good boy and end the screen share so I can share the screen.
All right,
Thank you
there.
so much.
Boy.
Okay, which means can you launch it now? Use the launch button. I think this is a new trial ad actually created for you. Yeah. Okay. Can you go back to that particular org, that a particular trial at one before previous tab?
The previous tab right here.
Yep, yep. Can you use the 3 button icon? Steve,
Yeah.
can you please follow this also? Okay. Can you use the connect org option?
Okay.
Yeah, it's still
Uh,
creating for me, so I gotta wait a little bit. It says create on
no
creative.
issues.
Yeah.
No issues.
Okay.
Can you use the username and password? Can you go to the Salesforce which you have created previously, not now? By using your credentials you have done, right?
So
The ones
once
I
you
just did right now.
Uh, can you go to the email if possible? And you said
Yeah.
that you have received the verification email, right?
Yeah. This one right
Okay.
here, right?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Can you copy that username below?
Yeah.
Do I create? Do I press launch? It
Have you selected the create playground?
yeah.
lets
Okay.
me.
Then
It says
right now it
launch.
is showing the launch button, Steve.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. Do we press the 3 dots?
Okay. Yeah. Press the 3 dots and yeah.
Connect org, right?
Guys, second, guys, please.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm getting confused, guys. Actually, first let me finish with the James. and then I
Yeah,
will
that's
go.
fine.
It's my turn. So wait your
Okay.
turn.
Go
Be
with
a
the
good girl.
other one.
Be a good girl.
Do I click allow?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yes, save it. Can you drag down? Bottom. Bottom.
Be a good girl. You follow what he says.
Okay. Which means can you select the no, not the launch button. Can you select the three no, just little, yeah, hold on a second. Okay, fine. Because right now you are having two orgs. The first org is the one which we have created by using the developer org. The second one is a playground they have provided to us. I think this second one we don't want to use for now. Mostly you can use a single org itself, so that we can be aware of what are the things you have done in that single org itself, until unless we are facing the issue, or until unless they are forcing us to use a separate org, special org, in order to achieve that specific module. Okay, until us we can use a org which we have created for now. Okay, James, have you got my point, what I was trying to say now?
Yeah. So wait, what do I do then?
My thing is, what I was trying to say, right now they have provided a my trial at playground org also. Okay, that is not still now, right now it is not necessary in order to use it. Okay, for example, this first thing is the thing which we have created previously, right, by using the developer org, right?
Uh-huh.
uh, Mostly we can use the first one itself. We don't want to go with the second one unless until they are which means the Salesforce is forcing us to use a special org in order to achieve the module. There might be a certain
Okay.
situation we
Okay.
need to use the special org only. We cannot achieve it through the our org only. We need to use a special org. Special org means new org, whichever the Salesforce is going to provide. Okay, and by that only we
Okay.
will be able to achieve that specific module apart from the other orgs. Okay, in that kind of a scenario, we can create a new org. Until unless that kind of scenario is not coming, we can use the org whichever we have created now, which is the JSO at worldtv.com. Okay,
Okay.
got my point, James?
Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Okay. Apart from James, I can say for Henry. Henry, where you are standing, can you please share your screen if possible, if needed?
Yes, I'll share
Okay.
it.
I'll stop it. I'll stop it.
Good girl. Okay, I'll share my screen.
And Steve, what's your position, Steve?
I'm in the same position as Henry right now.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. He's a little nervous right now, so you gotta have to wait for him.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Can you go to the three dots? Yeah. Connect an org, the second option. And here you can give the org whichever you have created now. Is this the one you have created? Okay.
Yes.
Login. And Steve, can you follow this also? Hold on a second, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Steve, can you follow this one?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. Have you given the connect org, and have you given
Yeah,
the credentials?
yeah.
And you are on the same page for now? Right, this allow button. Okay. Select the allow button now.
All right, allow.
Mm-hmm. And yes, save it. Okay. Can you go at the bottom of the screen? Okay, you are there. Okay, which means you are also in the same place. Whatever I said to said to James, that's the same thing I am going to say, because we can be in same sync. Like, if you are going to use a specific org, we can be in we can be in a synchronized way, so that you will be able to understand that this is for specific trial org, so that whatever the trial module we are going to give, we can use it in the specific org also. Okay, it is not going to expire, so that we can use it unless until we are not going to use it for 90 days, which means if you are not going to touch this org for around 90 to 120 days, if I'm not wrong, then the org will be automatically expired. So that make sure you are using at a regular basis. And also make sure whenever you are going to whenever you are going to perform any trial things, and it is not that trial module is not required any special org, make sure you are using the single org itself, so that you can also have an idea and that we have everything has been achieved in this specific org, so that in future whatever the things you needed, you can just go through this org and you will be able to see those things. Okay, rather than giving a number of orgs and you will be little confused where I have placed this, where I have completed the module. Better go with a single org itself. That's kind of approach I am following still now. That's the same approach I'm asking you guys also need to do. Okay.
Do I stop sharing my screen or
Yeah, you can stop your screen, no issues.
okay?
And Steve, hopefully you are also done with your side.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. I think these are the things I would like to take a session for today, guys. Actually, I am done with my